The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. Dear everyone, surprisingly, Hedera Hashgraph HBAR, another distributed ledger, is deeply involved in this, and Ripple just yesterday made some major announcements about their efforts to enable the tokenization of everything. I think that Ripple is partnering, or is looking to partner, with Hedera Hashgraph and Dara Hashgraph, two of the best distributed ledgers in terms of actually being the one to tokenize things. We already saw the BlackRock ICS money market fund being tokenized via Dara via ArchX, which is who Ripple announced they partnered with yesterday. We are huge fans of both of these projects, and that's what we'll be talking about in this video. Some of our clients, including Aberdeen, the biggest fund in the UK, are already tokenizing utilizing Hedera for all of their operations. And just yesterday, our check joined with Ripple, so we'll be covering all that in this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Your support in the form of likes and comments is greatly welcomed as we progress through this video. Allow me to provide the video to you now. And now we can get down to brass tacks by looking at a tweet from Brad Garlin-House, the man behind the news. I am thrilled about the partnership between ArchX and Ripple. I anticipate a future where financial institutions' use of regulated entities like ArchX to tokenize their real-world assets on Tier 1s, such as XRP, would increase at an exponential rate. As a result, Ripple and ArchX are deepening their collaboration to add hundreds of millions of dollars worth of tokenized real-world assets to the XRP ledger in the coming year. This action further establishes the XRP OWL as a frontrunner among blockchains for the tokenization of actual assets. Now, we're going to bring it in here in a second, but we did it right now. Multiple blockchains will exist, rather than just one that tokenizes everything. The question of how to link the sector is one that companies like Chaining are attempting to address with its CCIP. How can you make it more malleable? I predict that XRP and Hedera will collaborate to tokenize everything. And I think they triumph in the end. As a result, our tracks collaborate with top banks to facilitate the tokenization of actual assets, such as Hedera. With the help of this long-term partnership, these institutions can tokenize their assets using XRPSL. We are entering the next phase of industry adoption, when blockchain technology will provide practical benefits to financial markets on a massive scale. A lot of custodial services have been acquired recently by XRP. Ripples has welcomed Jack McDonald with open arms and completed two significant purchases in the past year: Standard Charter in Mexico and Mexico. Jack has been around for a while in the XRP ecosystem. I believe he was Standard Charter's former CEO, and I couldn't be happier to have him join the Ripple team. Oh, absolutely. His irregular custody case. Apologies are not due to Standard Chartered. Thus, Ripple is targeting firms involved in custody. The origin of this object is Mexico. This is especially true in light of the fact that the range and significance of digital assets, such as stable currencies, CBDCs, and tokenized versions of traditional assets like equities, bonds, commodities, and real estate, are expanding rapidly. You need custody to gain access to these asset classes and the wider token economy. Think of digital assets as the car, and custody as the road that gets you from A to B. Ripple isn't merely trying to bridge the gap between monetary assets and physical ones. Something more is happening. They're also hoping to get involved in the tokenization process. They do this in two ways: first, by issuing XR and PL, and second, by purchasing businesses that are not only registered to do this, but also have the physical means to hold these assets on a worldwide basis. Thus, it is really intriguing. Now we can discuss the Hedera link. To answer a reasonable question, XRPL is in fact a rival of Hedera's tokenization service. Yeah, it is, but we can fit two more. In fact, we have already seen this. So let's jump over to it before we give you the lowdown on the partnership between Hadira and the Direct Alliance. The alliance is run by Swartz Lab, which, as you might expect, is comprised of Hadira's founders and current governing council members. Additionally, we have recently seen that Ripple is collaborating with our checks. Implement Hadira. Part of Hadira is crucial.
And now we'll hear from ArchX's CEO and co-founder, Graham Radford. He claims that institutional investors are finally able to tap into the full potential of digital assets thanks to our regulated global exchange and custodial infrastructure. Their dedication to trust, security, and performance has made Dara an integral element of our infrastructure. Thus, Hadira is utilized in our checks. In my opinion, they don't rely on it solely. Hadira, on the other hand, is a major backer of the H-Bar Foundation. Additionally, via Hadira's governing council member, DLA Piper, I have it displayed here for you to see. Although they are the biggest organization in the world, people tend to forget what a Hadira governing council member looks like. With the help of our tracks, DLA Piper, one of the world's leading legal and accountancy firms, became the first digital securities exchange regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA. In this case, there are a lot of parallels to Hadira. In my opinion, it's a reasonable criticism that others could level about, sure thing, these will definitely be rivals to Dara and XRPL. In my opinion, they will be in a competitive yet cooperative dynamic. The collaboration between Ripple and Hadira is already visible. Recently, Ripple has formed a partnership with RTX, an exchange that was the first of its kind in the UK to be regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA. RTX has already begun tokenizing billions of dollars worth of funds for BlackRock, the biggest hedge fund in the US. While the two companies aren't officially working together, RTX has a direct partnership with Aberdeen, which is also a member of the governing council. With regard to Hadira, I'll share that with you as well. Aberdeen is the biggest fund of its kind, and everybody living in the UK can see it. Aberdeen also works closely with our checks. As a result, there are many parallels. What is ahead is a mystery to me. Hadira and XRP are both in a great position to help bring about and play a significant role in the current digital revolution. The video ends there. Support my channel with a like and a subscription. Muchas gracias, depart.